to shout that I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming out.
Hello, my beautiful sisters over 40 out there. I'm so glad you're here today. My name is Nita, and I want to welcome you to today's episode. Your valley is not your destination. I am so excited you're here with me today. I'm going to ask you to do me two favors. Put your name in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuning in from, because I want to properly acknowledge you for spending your precious time with me today. I also want you to know that I see and honor the courage it takes for you to continue to show up for yourself in this season. And I can assure you that this is a safe space where women all over the world will learn, share, and grow together. Please stay with me until the end. I have a gift for those of you who stay until the end. You don't want to miss. You don't want to miss that. Please stay with me until the end. I have a gift. It's a copy of Eat Feel for Breakfast. It's a devotional journal that will help you to break free of fear and boldly step into your God-given purpose. Also, when you put your name in the comment, let me know where you're tuning from. Also, let me know if you're watching the replay or if you're watching me live, because I appreciate you. And I do want to acknowledge every comment as a token of my appreciation. Okay? Please stay until the end, like I said. Stay until the end. I don't want you to miss out on the book. Okay? I don't want you to miss out. It will change your life. Okay? So today, I want to talk about your valley and your mountain peak. Because most people only see you at your peak, right? They look at your life and they think, it must be nice to be you. But what they don't see is the valley. They don't see the decisions you made when it was uncomfortable, when it was lonely, when no one was watching. And here's the truth. You are where you are today as a result. As a matter of fact, there's a direct correlation of the decision that you made when you were in the valley. So there's a relationship. So it's as a result of what you chose in the valley. So if you are in a valley right now, this is important. The decisions you make here will either keep you stuck or move you forward. And I believe many women already know what they need to do. We know what we need to do. The problem is not knowing. We know what we need to do. Because we keep going back to the same situations. There's a reason, right? So you know what you need to do, You know what you need to do, but you're afraid. Because the valley is uncomfortable. It's quiet. It's lonely. It stretches you. And because of that, many people rush. You rush decisions just to escape the discomfort. But when you rush, you repeat the cycle. Hear me now. When you rush, you repeat the cycle. Is that what you want? I know this personally. Almost 30 years ago, I was in my own valley. I had just arrived in the United States. I was just 20 years old. I was alone, afraid, in a foreign country, unable to speak the language. I felt abandoned, lost, overwhelmed. But something happened. One day, the woman I was staying with invited me to church. Hear me out. Something happened, right? And the preacher said that day something I will never forget, and something I've taken with me for over 30 years. The preacher said, people will leave you, but God will never leave you nor forsake you. And I remember that day. In that moment, I realized something. I wept. I wept when I realized that God had always been there. I just could not see him because I was focusing on my pain and my situation. And I believe most of you today, you are focusing on your pain. And I realize your pain is real. It's real. You are focusing on the situation and you're thinking you're alone, but you're not. So that day, I made a decision. I said yes. Not because I understood everything, not because of that, but because I chose to trust. I trusted that God would lead me. He made me. He knew me better than I even knew myself. He knew my calling. He knew my purpose. So I trusted God. I trusted that he will open doors I could not see. After all, I believed that God holds the keys to every door. I remember one day I was talking to a coworker, and my coworker was like, why are you so calm? Why are you so sure that the things that you pray for are going to become reality? I said, because the person who made me, my God, is in control. You see? And that's why from that moment on, I began to move differently. So when you know who's in control, you pivot differently. You see, I stopped chasing what was easy. As a matter of fact, my brother and I, we have this saying, if it's easy, there's a catch. We run from it. You know why? Because what God has for me is not going to come easy. So I started aligning my decisions with purpose. Like I said, just because it's easy doesn't mean it's for you. Because I understood something. Your breakthroughs is tied to your yes. And some of you are avoiding saying yes. You're avoiding saying yes, but you are hurting. And you know, your yes is not just about you. It impacts generations. It breaks cycles. It creates legacy. So would you pivot? Would you make different decisions if you thought about what I just said? Your yes is not just about you. It's about legacy. It's about leaving a legacy. You have children. Think about it. Your children, your grandchildren, and all the other people that can benefit from your yes. So if you ask me, you avoiding to make the decision is selfish because you're just thinking about yourself. And like I said, I know it's not easy, but nothing that's worthwhile is easy. Okay? So now I'm going to tell you. So what people saw in me in the valley was a young girl who was alone, who was lost, who was broken. But thank you, hallelujah. What God saw in me, he saw something completely different. Completely different. He saw purpose. He saw calling. He saw who I was becoming. And today, what you see is not luck. So when those people look at your life and they're like, it must be nice to be you, it's not luck. What you see today is not luck. It's not perfection. I am far from perfect. It's the results of decisions made in the valley. Decisions made when I was afraid, when I was alone, when I had no idea where I was going. It was tough, but I made those decisions. And also, most importantly, because of the grace of God. Because I don't deserve anything. In the Bible, it says we all fall short. We fall short. We make mistakes. What we deserve is death. But God sent his son, Jesus Christ, to die for us. And that's why his grace, I'm here today talking to you because of his grace. I am so grateful. So if you are in the valley right now, I want you to hear this clearly. Do not let this season define you. Do not rush out of it. Do not make decisions just to escape the discomfort. This is where you are being formed. Yes, as painful as it may be, this is where faith, your faith, is being strengthened. This is where your next chapter begins. So it's an exciting moment. You might be in pain right now, but you are not stuck. You are in the valley. And the valley is not your permanent residence. So that's why it's extremely important for you to make the right decisions, not the perfect decisions, because some people were supposed to be in the valley for a little bit of time, but because they're so afraid, they made it their permanent residence. And they wonder why. They keep finding themselves right back in the same situation. And they wonder why. Why is this happening to me? Because what was supposed to be temporary, you made permanent because you were afraid. So if this resonates with you, click on the link below to book your clarity call with me. On the screen right there, there is the www.madampel.com/call. You can book your clarity call with me. Thank you. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. And see you next week. Thank you.